Before we install the printhead head to the adapter board, we must be sure the edge of the rubber is the same edge of the pallet. It's OR at the middle, the backward, the back, front, left, right. The gap between the rubber edge and the metal edge must be the same gap. Otherwise, when we print and we pump the ink clean, do the cleaning job, then the ink will not come out. So if it's overlap, then we can go to move out carriage, and we can adjust the screw from here, the 4th screw for one cap station. Anyway, we must be sure. For example, right now we power on the machine. The power on the machine, then the printer will start to find the 0 position automatically. When we go to the home position, then stop. Then it's moving up. When it stops, then we see to check if the gap is the same. We must power on the machine and then check the gap between left, right, front, and the back. If not, we adjust the cap station position or the top pallet position for the 4th screw from here. After the position is good, correctly, same gap for the equal for the square, then we start to install back the printhead head. And also we must install the printhead head with the machine power off, the cable not connection. Again, the cable cannot connect with the board with the machine power on. So this is the procedure to adjust the cap station when you cannot get a good cleaning position, when you do the cleaning job, the ink cannot go through. So it almost, because the printing head is overlapped with the cap station, with the caps. So we need to adjust the position. Then after we adjust the position, then we lock back the print head for the screw for the print head. If you install bad print head and do the cleaning job, still cannot pump the ink out, so you remove the print head and do the calibration again. Okay, now we start to install the print head and ink damper. Before we install the print head, we also must be sure the machine is powered off. No power to the printer before we install print head. So first we power off the machine, switch off, then we take out the front cover, and then you can find they have the carriage here. We move out the carriage and we open the screw here at the top. And there are also two screws at the bottom. The bottom have two screws here. We can take out the cover. And here's the ink damper and the wet ink secretion sub-ink tank. I must be sure that tuber connect well. Double check again. And then we open the top cover. We find the screw at the back side. The two left side and right side. We no need to take out the screw. Just loosen a little bit. Then the back side. Then we can take out the front cover. Here we can see this is the carriage board. And this is the power cable and the single cable, and this is the sensor, in-court sensor cable, and this is for backup optical cable. And here, when we go to the carriage board, we can see here it have some marks. We can see here have the mark named H1 and H2. H1 means color print head. H2 means wet ink print head. And each print head have the mark, which each port have named left and right, left and right. So that means this port connect with print head, the color print head left cable, color print head right cable, and this for white print head left cable, and the white print head right left cable, and the white print head right cable. So we must connect print head with the same mark on the carriage board. Okay, then we open the package. This is the ink damper for each color. KCM LCOM, white ink for each. So first we put it at this position. First we must install the print head. So we find out print head, open the package. We hold print head by this way. And we can see here this is the Epson F1080 print head. You see a number here, and this button is the print head nozzle. We must keep this surface clean without scratch or touch by hand or finger. And then we find out the print head cable. We find out the print head cable and also some print head screw inside. We connect print head. First, we must install the fastening ring. Rubber ring. Here we can see have two tips, two hole here. The printing head have two hole. And the other side don't have hole. And here have pin, the tips. These have tips. So tips with the hole. By this way. Fasten wire. Then we connect print head cable. Here, this is the print head, and this is the left cable. We hold printer like this way. This is the left, this is the right. So first we connect the left cable, and the pin is at bottom position, at this position. So this is the left cable, and then we connect the right cable. We also connect by this way. So this is the correct printing head connection. Then we put to the printing head port. And we find out the screwdriver, a screw. We lock the printing head. The screw is not metal, so a little bit hard to install. But you can put the screw inside first. And we put it to the pad. And then we fasten it. Remember, we must lock the printing head at the ankle position. First this one, then this one. Do not fasten too much. Just a little bit first time. Then this one. Then we start to install another printing head for the white printing head at the front. We install the printing head cable the same way. First, we must double check the fastening ring. Also, we be sure the printing head installed the rubber ring, the tips with hole. By this way. Then we connect printing head cable. First one is the left cable. Pin at the bottom. Connect pin with flat without bend or damage. This also by this way. It should be fastened without shaking, without bend, scratch, and the pin with pin. Double check it. And then we install to the printer. Also, we fill with 4 screws. Then we need to install on the printer. Fasten the screw. Not too tight the first time. The front is white ink print head. The back side is color print head. Not too tighten. If it is too tighten, it will be easy to damage the print head. Okay, so this is the procedure to install print head and the print head cable. And the print head, the serial number is go to the front. Serial number go to front side. And left cable, right cable. There is color print head, left cable. Color print head, right cable. And white print head, left cable. White print head, right cable. So we connect cable one by one. First is the color print head. This is the color print head left cable. We go to here. The first pin. This one left. This color print head. These two is belong to color print head. This we connect with pin go to back side by this way. This way. And then another one is the color print head red cable. We connect to the second cable. Here we must pay attention to that. We must connect by this way. The pin is called front. This way. So this pin go front, this pin go back side. And then we install the white print head left cable. We go to the number 3 port, also pin go to back side. Be sure the pin is not damaged. Must be flat. And this adapter board must be fastened. Then the last one is the front color white print head red cable. We go by this way. After we fix the cable, then we can bend all the cable a little bit, but not too strong. Bend a little bit. After that, we install back the front cover, the top cover. And we fasten the screw. So this is a procedure to install printhead head and the printhead head cable. Must remember that before we install printhead head and printhead head cable, we must power off the machine and connect the printhead head cable, each cable according to the mark on the carriage board and the printhead head. Please do not connect wrong connection. The wrong connection will short printhead head and got printhead got problem. Please remember, if you're not fully understand, please contact with Focus support team before you install the printhead head. This is very, very important. Thank you.